Hey, Ordinary Faith. I just wanted to give you a heads up on what's happening Sunday. Review Church in the Park just a little bit. Talk a bit about our volunteer situation. And so we'll jump right in. First of all, let me thank everybody that came to Church in the Park last Sunday. It was a great time. It was a real encouragement to several of the churches in our community, and I believe to us as well. However, I did want to address the fact that sometimes when you do things in unity with other churches, things get shared that may not be in alignment with what your beliefs. Things may happen in ways that you don't necessarily agree with. And so I just wanted to address that even though those things happen and I have no control over those things, I just wanted to say how valuable it is for the body of Christ to get together and to encourage each other and to learn to work in harmony with each other. And so even though we don't all share the same beliefs, sometimes speakers focus on our differences more than the things that we share. And sometimes things are said when people don't quite understand the impact that those things are having on other people. So when that happens, what we need to do as Christians is have grace and mercy toward each other and to be patient with each other and to realize that it's not important that we all think the same. It's important that we all work together in harmony to advance Jesus Christ and to glorify God. And I believe that was accomplished last week. And we'll do Church in the Park again. We're very blessed by it, and it's a great encouragement to our community. So I just wanted to share those words about Church in the Park, and thank you all of you who came and supported it and were patient and with the things that you didn't quite understand, and were also encouraging to other members of the body of Christ. The other thing I wanted to jump in today is about Sunday. So we're going back to the Young at Heart Senior Center this coming Sunday. I'm pretty excited about it. The worship team's really excited about it. The setup is far easier in the Senior Center than it is in all the parks that we've been in for the last month. Now, here's the thing. We're going to do two services, an 8:30 and a 10 o'clock service. The 8:30 service in the past has been less attended than the 10 o'clock service. So we're going to require masks be worn in that service to protect our members and attenders that might have health issues and that could be at risk with the COVID-19 concerns. We'll do this for a few weeks and evaluate it and see if it has value for people. And if it does, we'll keep doing it. And if it doesn't, we'll just continue on with the 8:30 service. But just wanted to let you know that 8:30 service, we're asking you to wear a mask during the service, coming in while you're there. That way we can protect our higher at-risk people. Our worship team will wear a mask when they're out in the audience and back and forth to the stage, but on the stage, and while I speak or Pastor Michael speaks, we won't have a mask on. That'll be the only exceptions. So that's what's happening this Sunday with that. And then the last thing I wanted to address is I just wanted to remind you that things will eventually get back to some kind of normal. We'll find a way forward. Through the spring and summer, many of our volunteers have been unable to participate, unable to get involved. Many that are working in certain fields that are overwhelmed are at a place where they can't help right now. So we have really lost a lot of volunteers in our, well, maybe not lost, but people haven't been able to be involved in our welcome teams, student ministry teams, our children's ministries, several areas like that. So I just want to remind you that in order for us to carry on with ministry, we need people who are willing to serve, and we need you to be willing to serve. And so I thank God for all of you, and I thank God for the ways that you've served and the way that you've continued to give. But I just want to remind you that we all need to kind of get our head wrapped around the idea of returning to serving the body of Christ, serving children and students, worship teams, tech teams, even social media type ministries. We just need some help there. And so I don't really have a response for you to take. I just need all of us to start thinking about how we're going to return to the ministry. Hey, thanks for tuning in the video. If you watch the whole thing, man, give yourself a pat on the back. Hey, I watched the whole video. And know that your church loves you. We love being Ordinary Faith. I love serving Ordinary Faith, and I speak for Pastor Steve and Pastor Michael as well. We love what we do, love getting to serve you. And so I pray I get to see you this weekend and the next weekend and the next, and that the ministry of Christ and Christ being glorified carries on, and that God's people are ready for Christ's return. So I'll see you Sunday.